Hey team, Watto here. Video number 3. I'm building this from the ground up. One take, no reshoots, just real talk from wherever I'm at. These videos are raw on purpose because building confidence and impact come from showing up, not being perfect. If it helps me, it might help someone else too. So today's probing question from chat. The probing question is, what do people misunderstand most about personal growth? Now, I'm going to share based on my personal experience over the last many years. But what do people misunderstand about personal growth? The only way to achieve personal growth is to experience some type of pain and discomfort. For me, it stems back to understanding your brain's organizational principles. So your brain is wired to protect you from threat, that being physical and social pain, but it's also wired to conserve energy at all costs. So it in a sense has you operating at about 60% of your capacity. And if you operate within that 60% of your capacity, everything will be okay. But what you need to understand about personal growth is that when you experience those limiting beliefs, those thoughts in your head that are convincing you not to do something, that is just your brain attempting to keep you safe. Now, what you have to do is you have to prove to your brain that you can safely operate outside of that 60%. And once you've operated outside of that 60%, then it moves those limiting switches out. And a prime example might be that if you want to have a goal and say run 10 kilometers, you might start with 1. And there's going to be a whole lot of limiting beliefs and to try and stop you from even attempting to go out the door. It's too hot, it's too cold, I don't feel well, I've got a headache, my shoes aren't right, I'm just not feeling it. But in a sense, all it's doing is conserving energy. That's just what it wants you to do, or maybe protecting you from some type of social pain where as you're going for a run, someone might drive past you, which is just not a reality that exists. But what you'll find is that when you counter those limiting beliefs, or I call them deceptive brain messages, and you go out for your run and you survive that 1K, all of a sudden your brain realizes the hidden potential. There is so much more out there. So, what do people misunderstand most about personal growth is you've got to find those areas that you experience pain and discomfort and run into those head first. You've just got to find those moments in life and run at it, because that's the only way that you're going to experience that personal growth. But you also have to be ready for those deceptive messages that your brain is continually feeding you in these moments to stop you from achieving what you want to achieve. So always just remember the rule that I always have is that your brain will always convince you to give up at 60%, but you have got so much more there if you simply push through those deceptive messages. And every time you push through it, your brain will realize it can safely operate outside of that. So that's how you start growing, whether it's speaking in front of a group, whether it's bench pressing at the gym, whether it's meeting new people or trying something new. You've got to prove to your brain that it's safe to operate outside those limits, which will then generate this growth mindset, which creates momentum for you to continuously work on yourself. So that's me for today. One take, no script is real talk. If you're learning out loud like I am, let's keep rolling. And if this hits you, like, comment, and subscribe, and share it with someone that really needs it. Thanks.